the sound. Let me check the sound. Hello world, how you doing?
Tom's checking the sound.
I'm checking the sound. I want to see if I've added a new mic. I want to see if it sounds better. I'm checking the sound. That does sound a lot better. I've added a new mic. I want to see if it sounds better. Cool. Okay, people, that makes me much happier. And it means that I can also cut my workload by a good hour each day, which is, when we have a 7-month-old child, is quite significant. So yeah, today's workout, it's going to be quite exciting. Let me find out.
Tom has no idea what it is because he wrote the wrong one.
Yeah, I wrote down the wrong one originally. So if you are on the website, refresh the page.
Probably refresh the page.
We'll still be here. Don't
next
worry.
Week's.
Yeah, you got a sneak preview of next week. So today we're going to start off with an every minute on the minute of 10 knee on belly switches and 10 hip heists. That's the first round. Round 2 is going to be an AMRAP of 10 squats with the pulses.
Just because Tom liked him so much last week.
And then we're going to do 20 press-ups followed by 30 triangles and then 40 shoulder touches, okay, which is 20 each side. I can do math so well today. All right. So that's
the weird night of sleep.
Yeah, I had a really weird night's sleep last night. I was up from I think like either 3:35 or 4:45 or something ridiculous. Anyway,
it wasn't either of those things.
It was very early. It was really, Chelsea was just snoring away next to me, as she does. Apparently, like any time after midnight is my shift now.
Are you kidding me? Anyway. I wake up at anywhere from 2 to 4 a.m. every morning to feed your spawn.
Okay, so we're gonna get on with the workout. So you might.
I might stab him if.
You might want
if
to.
If the speed goes dark, that's what
finish my sentence.
No.
You might want to get like either a training dummy or this is my gi bags, or some gis just stuffed in the gi top. For the knee on belly switch, just gonna make a little bit of padding.
Oh, there's a mosquito.
Chelsea's after a mosquito. Just gives you a little bit of padding, and gives you a little bit of height to work with as well. It'll make it a little bit easier. All right, but before we get into that. Any of that kind of nonsense.
We're not starting it.
We're gonna warm up just a little bit. You know, Chelsea's gonna have a nap. So we're gonna circle our hips.
Look, you're just extraneous now. I've got a tummy.
She doesn't even need me to cuddle.
I don't even need him anymore.
So you can either cuddle your dummy if you want, or you can do what Chelsea's doing, which is.
I was kind of
cuddling them. Well, yeah, cuddle that will do what I'm doing, which is warming up. Up to you. Circle the hips the other way.
Mr. Spider, if you're gonna live in here, you have to eat the mosquitoes.
Get your legs straight. Just bring it up. Yeah, I've noticed we've got loads of spiders at the moment, but they're not doing a very good job of eating the mosquitoes. Maybe they don't like mosquitoes.
Maybe they are, and we're just getting the extra mosquitoes. Yeah. I killed a couple of
the
mosquitoes yesterday.
Yeah, ski is a fair game. Okay, roll the hips side to side. Just keep the feet on the floor to start with. I see one up there. Is that one?
No, that's a spot on the ceiling that's been there for days. Probably because you bashed the ladder into the ceiling.
Take the feet off the floor. And do the same thing. Ooh, my right side. Very stiff in here today.
But like, what's that guy doing?
My gut's huge as well.
If he's not eating mosquitoes, what's he doing?
This is shed life. Okay, bridging. Elevate the hips up.
He's gonna get removed from the shed. Don't worry, I never kill spiders. I make Tom take them outside.
Okay. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna do our forward movement. Just switching the hips over one side to the other. Warming up our hips and our knees a little bit. Calves are tight again from yesterday.
This is why we only do calf raises once every 2 weeks, because then I hear about it for like a week afterwards. My calves hurt.
You can take anything that Chelsea says today with like a pinch of salt.
Did you not complain about your calves all week last week?
Okay, we're just going to do a few hip heists, just moving our hips underneath Go from one side to the other. Okay, go into our low squat position. Just hang out here.
I think I might have to retire these.
No.
No.
Are these pregnancy pants?
I wore them a bit, but the waistband just doesn't fit. Does anybody else have that problem with the tatami spats? The waistband is just very big.
Okay, you're gonna do some bootstrappers. Dropping it down.
I know Fran, I think, said that she had the same problem with them.
This is also fashion advice with Chelsea.
It's not fashion advice, it's practical.
Practical advice.
You don't want your butt coming out during
You
sparring.
don't want your butt coming out during sparring. That's very true. Or in competition.
I don't know, I think it's less bad in competition.
Okay, cool. So today, the exercise we're going to do. The first one, knee on belly switch. Okay, so we're going to start in our knee on belly position, hands to the ground, switch those feet, bring it over to the other side. Okay, hands off the ground every time. When you do this, make sure that you're coming here, your feet are coming together, so we're avoiding that half guard position, and then bring it out. Okay, one side to the other. Second one is hip height. So we're going to be just down in our position. We're going to stand up and then switch to the other side. Okay, so every minute on the minute, we're going to do 10 of those.
Not 10 per side, 10 total.
Yeah, 10 total and 10 of both exercises. Let me find my timer.
Oh, let me move this stuff out of the way.
Okay, so we've got a 5-second countdown. We'll start. Do you want to alternate these? Sure. Okay, Chelsea will start with the knee on belly switches. I'll start with the hip heists. I mean, ideally move it back a little bit so I have some space.
I need that space.
You don't need that space. Oh, it's going to be a long day, people. A long day. Okay, we're going to go in 5 seconds. Remember, 10 each side, or 10 total, sorry.
Don't listen to Tom.
Thanks, Joss.
Oh, you don't want them stunning.
It's great when someone throws something at you as you're trying to work
I thought it
out.
would be easier if we only used one dummy.
Well, we can only just. Oh, there you go. Bring it. We'll put it in the middle or something.
You know, logic. So that we don't have two dummies out.
Just try not to throw it on me while I'm working out, all right?
Well, then get it out of the way.
10 seconds. Then you go into the second round. Long day, people. It's an early start. Stuff my dumbbell back up a little bit. So we've got about 30 seconds left.
That belt knot is really uncomfortable.
Oh, let's just rest this side. Fairly easily grounded. I'll start with the easy, start with the other one.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's just that it's over here, right?
Messing with my plan.
Really nice, I didn't throw it onto Chelsea. as well start this. That's 3 rounds done. It's very exciting.
You're not being very engaging to the
Today I'm quite tired because I was up so early with my child.
Oh, boo-hoo. Everybody feel bad for Tom.
We're going to talk about lay-ins in a second, people, and how many Chelsea's had recently.
Remember that when he says lands, he means about 7:30.
That is not true. So when Chelsea came downstairs today, it was 8.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
Yesterday, it was about 7:30, 7:45 when we went upstairs. I think the day before it was 8:30.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 6 every day.
He's up at 6 every day. Who's taking care of the baby in the middle of the night?
Me.
You, huh?
Checked her butt,
Oh,
changed the nappy.
Interesting.
Just didn't feed her. Five rounds to go.
He might not make it through. I might stab him in the eye with a
Oh
pen.
my god. Put it in your Reddit post. 15 seconds. I'm sure everybody wants to hear us bickering.
I swear that is longer than a second.
I know. Just got to change colours as well. So I think Chelsea once sent me an article that said that people that bicker more in their marriage or argue more have a happier marriage. Is that right?
I don't know.
Something
I
like
send
that.
lots of articles. Tom only reads about 1% of the
Yeah,
articles.
because I'm busy doing other stuff.
That and it takes you a year.
All right. Just because some of us have got, learning difficulties.
Isn't that why you started audiobooks?
Kind of. 7 rounds to go. Right.
No.
3 rounds to go. 7 rounds done. No, I think audiobooks was, well, partly, but also good for car journeys.
What's that behind you? Is that a spider or a mosquito?
Spider. This is shed life, people. Shed life. It's very, very exciting. Good. 2 rounds to go, I think. This is quite a nice warm up. One minute to go. No, 1 round to go. And what? A minute and a half to go. Doing well at the math today. Doing well at life. She's down. She's a good baby.
She didn't even really protest today.
It was a bit squawky. She was super tired. She'd been up for a long time.
Well, why didn't you put her back down this morning?
I did! Oh my god. You're getting up tomorrow.
That's fine. You can get up in the middle of the night and feed her. There's milk in the fridge.
Uh-huh. Time. Well, I'm going to let that run out because some of you guys might still be going. So, 20 seconds. Keep going. There's not a lot I can say right now. Keep going. You probably should be done by now. 15 seconds. And then we'll talk about what's going to happen next. Which is an AMRAP, I believe. 2, 1, time.
Fully expect to perform horribly today.
Okay, so the AMRAP for today is squats with a 3-second pulse. So you do a squat, and then you come halfway up, go back down, halfway up, go back down, halfway up, go back down, and then all the way up from there. Okay, so that's
This is good. I put that in just to challenge Tom.
Yeah, so I might do my counting. 20 press-ups, that's pretty easy. Triangles.
Any variation of press-up you'd like to do.
Triangles, again, just remember to elevate the hip. Make sure you're locking behind your knee joint. And then the last one is shoulder touches. So you're isolated in a plank, reaching up, touching the shoulder. All right, that's our 4 exercises. So we have
Squats.
10 of the squats, 20 of the press-ups, 30 of the triangles, and then 40 of the shoulder touches. That's 40 total. And you go for 10 minutes. I'm going to set up my timer again. So we got 1 round. Okay, try to do as many rounds as you can. I would suggest that you're probably going to aim for around about.
Let's just do it and see how many people get. Yeah?
Yes.
That's
What
not
was
round.
first? Squats.
Squats.
So one round yet now.
I think we should do some position sparring today.
Okay.
Like a bunch of different positions.
Yeah. Press ups. Try it. 5.5 minutes left. That's 3 rounds done.
Should you post up the Zoom link for later?
Oh. You might hear some squawking. That's the baby. 4 rounds of that. Two minutes 50 to go. Five rounds now. See if I can get one more. Oh. One minute. Six rounds again. Time. 6 rounds and 8.
50.
Five plus 50. Okay. Nice work, guys.
Nice easy work.
Yeah, it was a little bit easier. Not too demanding on the legs for once, which was nice. So we spent a little bit of time stretching up our shoulders because we've just done quite a lot of upper body stuff. So you're going to need a belt for our first couple, and then we'll move on from there. So first one, just very simple. Belt over your head here. Try and keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, head central. We're just going to rotate in that shoulder. You also feel this in your spine a little bit as well. How long have we been?
30 minutes, 31 minutes.
Relax there. Get those arms out. Okay, next one. We're going to do side bends. Chelsea's given up. Why didn't you look at the baby?
Because it's only 9:40.
Oh, you're not going to get the baby.
She's not allowed out yet.
She's still in baby jail.
Old butthead.
Relax there. Okay, we're going to do shoulder dislocations next. So here, okay, arms long, bring it down behind, same speed. Don't let one arm go in front of the other, so keep it level as you can. Try and keep your head relaxed. Yeah, shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to do, so we can do this, you can do it on both knees if you want, or you can make it a little bit less stable. You're going to step this leg out to the side, bring your arm underneath, try and drop your shoulder towards the mat, and kind of sink away. So I'm sinking over to my left to get the stretch in my lat and in my shoulder. And then switch to the other side. Same thing. Arm through. Drop that shoulder. Sink away.
She did this yesterday too, though, didn't she? And she went back to sleep. Now everybody's thrilled by baby chat.
Okay, we're gonna lay on our side. You want to bring your elbow up to about shoulder height. Okay, here, and then you're just gonna push this down, and we're gonna rotate it the opposite way. Just adding a little bit of pressure. Keep cycling it through the movement. Okay, so the way down, it's gonna be very, very easy, probably to get up to here. This way is gonna be a lot more challenging. Try to push on the forearm, not the hand. Okay, and we're just trying to loosen off our rotator cuff a little bit. Keep the shoulder flat to the ground, so it's not popping up to get the distance. And then go again. Just keep moving through that cycle. And be very careful. These are such tiny little stabilizing muscles that you can do a ton of damage if you're not careful. So just be cautious. As soon as you feel it tighten, you can relax. Switch it over to the other side. Same thing. Arm out at shoulder height, 90-degree bend in your arm. Push it down, and then bring it back. Just keep working through that cycle. Go face down. We're going to do a scorpion stretch. So the legs out, your opposite foot comes over to your hand. Okay, you're going to push off the ground, look up towards the ceiling, and just hold here. Try to take some nice deep big breaths. Big deep breaths. And then depending on where you're tight, you'll feel this in lots of different places. So I really feel this most in my forearm.
What?
That's the tightest part of my body. I know it's crazy, right? Way more than my shoulder. If you've got like more flexible arms, you feel it in your shoulder.
I don't feel it in my arm at all.
You feel it in your shoulder?
No.
Chest?
No.
No
My
way.
hip.
Your hip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do the opposite side, same thing. Head up towards the ceiling.
hamstring cramp on that side. Just go back to sleep.
Babies, man, they're their own worst enemy.
If somebody was standing over me telling me I had to take a nap, I'd be so happy.
Nice. Okay.
3 times a day.
Go on to all fours. You're just going to shift your weight forwards. Sideways. Here. So we're up on all fours. Shift your weight forwards. And then start to sink your weight backwards. But keep your hands flat on the ground. So don't let them come up here. Okay. And just sink into the stretch. Then once you feel a good stretch, just relax. If you want, you can just gently kind of like pulse a little bit. Good. Now, you can do the other way around, but you have to be, I don't know if I can do the other way around. You have to be super careful when you do it because of the pressure that you're putting on your wrists. Again, just sink back. Try and, I can't do it on this side. Try and put...
Turn it sideways to take the pressure off.
Yeah, it's not the stretch I want. So you're here and just pull it back.
All you have to do to get the stretchy one is bend your elbow into it.
I'm not trying to do it.
Pull it towards your body.
No, I can't. So you just stretch back away from it. Relax. Let's shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to go into this, well, we call it the race car for the kids. You can walk your hands back a little bit. Okay, so we're here. Now I want you to pull your elbows down towards the ground and like really round your spine as well. Okay, and you want to feel a stretch. Probably across, you'll probably get it across the front of your shoulders and in your chest a little bit as well. Just hang out here. Your elbows shouldn't ever touch the ground, so if you find you're touching the ground, just walk them a little bit further back and then get that stretch.
Just cracked her face on it. I think she's gone back to sleep.
Or knocked out.
Or knocked herself out. Nope, there she is. She's rolling across the crib.
Okay, now from here, we're going to go up as high as you can. Elevate, keep the fingertips pointing forward. Try and open out your chest. And then drop it back down. Butt towards your feet. Pull back. Get that stretch in the shoulders. And then chest up. Head up. Open out the shoulders, open out the chest. Good. Okay, we'll relax there. We'll finish up there. Coming up to 40 minutes. Just shake your arms out a little bit. Okay, so it's kind of weird when you get a good stretch in, particularly if you're holding a lot of tension. It feels like everything goes a little bit light. Like your arms suddenly become a little bit lighter, which is what I've got now. It's a very weird feeling. Like there's suddenly all this extra, I don't know how to call it, like movement in it. You're not fighting against yourself. And a lot of stretching, particularly when you're working small muscle groups, doesn't need to be super intense. So this rotation here, it's such a tiny little muscle group. It's not going to be a huge stretch. You're not going to feel like a ton of pressure everywhere, but it's about getting the mobility to be able to kind of bring your arm all the way down. Yeah, and not rotate as well. Okay, and not lean away from it. So by isolating it out on the floor, we're just focused on that very small area, which is why you have to be quite careful as well, because you can very easily start to cause damage to it. So you've got to take a little bit careful when you're working some of these smaller muscle groups. Anyway, hopefully you guys found that useful. Hopefully the sound was a little bit better. I'm going to check the recording and see. Other than that, guys, have a great day. If you're part of Escapology Online or Rolling Dojo, one of the members of that, we will be going live at about 3 to 3:15, something like that.
It'll be about 3:15.
We're going to be doing
some
training.
We're going to do some positional training.
Narrated training today. And then tonight at 6:30, we have our adults class, okay?
If your kids want to join it, they can, but it's not for kids.
Yeah, this one's geared toward adults, so it'll be targeted at a different level. The kids ones are going to be on Monday and Thursday, and we're actually going to have two now, one for the 5 to 7 group of 4, and then one for the 8 to 12 group of 4:45.
Again, we're not going to boot your kids off the stream, but it's not for them.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys, so if you have any questions, let us know. Other than that, have a great day, and we'll see you guys soon.
You didn't set the other camera up today.
No.
You just decided that's not a thing anymore.